In this video, I will show how to work I-cord in the round by making a provisional cast-on and later grafting with Kitchener stitch. I use a smooth yarn in a contrast color for the cast-on. The stitches are cast on with long tail cast on. I will make my I-cord across 4 stitches, and I cast on 4 stitches in the leftover yarn and break the yarn. The stitches are moved to the left needle. I knit the 4 stitches with my primary yarn. And transfer the 4 stitches back to the left needle. Now I knit the first 3 stitches. And the 4th stitch is knitted together with the next stitch through the back loop. Again, the 4 stitches are transferred back to the left needle. Continue like this all the way around. Knit 3 stitches and knit 2 stitches together through the back loop. I'm now picking up the stitches from the provisional cast-on. Since the loops that are picked up are actually spaces between the stitches, there will be 1 less stitch to pick up. I use a smaller needle for picking up the stitches. Follow the loop around and pick it up in the right leg. Carefully pick up the stitches in the leftover yarn. Pull the circular needle through to make the 2 needles lie parallel with the tips to the right. There are 3 stitches on the back needle and 4 on the front. Break the yarn, but leave about 20 centimeters for grafting. Thread a sewing needle with the yarn end. The stitches on the 2 needles are sewn together with Kitchener stitch. I'm starting on the front needle with the most stitches. Sew through the first stitch purlwise and let the stitch stay on the needle. And knitwise through the first stitch on the back needle. Leave the stitch on the needle. The stitch on the front needle is slipped knitwise, and the next stitch is sewn purlwise. On the back needle, slip the stitch purlwise and sew the next stitch knitwise. I avoid tightening the stitches too much along the way. Again, slip the stitch on the front needle knitwise and sew the next stitch purlwise. And on the back needle, slip purlwise and sew through knitwise. Front needle, slip knitwise and through purlwise. Finally, the stitch on the back needle is slipped purlwise and on the front needle slipped knitwise. I can now adjust the size of the stitches by gently pulling each stitch one at a time. The yarn is sewn into the back and weaved in.